Hello there, welcome to Plus Talk. Today is National Latinx AIDS Awareness Day. So who cares? Why does it matter? Why should you care? My guest Fabian Quezada is here to tell us all about it and why. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Carl.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
It has been.
So, it's National Latinx AIDS Awareness Day.
Uh-huh.
Why does this one matter for you personally, and why should, Gen Z care about this day?
I think Gen Z cares about this day, and also it's important to me as we see how politics have played right now. It is important to come out and be proud to be HIV, because it's not a death sentence anymore. It's something that you can live for a long time.
Yeah, and not to be ashamed about.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me when you look at the numbers. Latinos make up 18% of the US, but 30% of new HIV infections in this country. What do you think is behind that gap? And why is no one talking about it? Is it stigma?
I think it has to do a lot with stigma for sure, but it's also the culture, We're still afraid to go to doctors, believe it or not. Also religion, has a big part of it too as well.
Yeah, you talk about the culture. Let's talk about machismo, especially amongst the men, right?
Yes.
How does that idea, which is very prevalent in your community, of you got to be the man, whether you're the man of the family or you've just got to be that man, how does that play into the way people talk or don't talk about HIV in your community?
I think it played a big part of it. Definitely, I believe so, because again, as a son of a Latino dad, it is very like, do I come out and say what I need to say about my status or that I'm having sex with men, especially if I haven't not come out to my dad. So that, I think that period of time where you haven't come out yet is very important, especially for us, and not to tell and keep it a secret in a way, and the stigma that comes with it.
What's it like when you do have those conversations with family members within your community?
It brings me back to coming out to my mom.
Yeah.
And she not accepting me because of her religion beliefs. Now we're good.
I was going to say, you have a great relationship with your mom.
We have a great relationship now. She came around. But I do believe that those conversations are hard to have with a Latino family, because I have had those conversations with my siblings, and they are like, yeah, but like they turn like they don't want to really register that information that you've given him. And it happens over and over again with my siblings and my mom, where they just like, sometimes they even change the conversation, which it really bugs me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does that make you feel?
I do actually. On my way here, I was thinking to talk to my mother about it, like, because the religion part of it is really hard for me to take in from her.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in those things anymore. And I believe that plays a big fact on people not being able to be themselves gay or HIV, even more than just being gay.
So when you think about having those conversations, and you talk about with your family, your brothers and siblings there, how do you approach it? How do you go about, for someone who's watching this and thinks, I'd like to try and have those conversations with my family? How have you approached it?
I think one-on-one has been more receptive with the family, and they're able to like look at you and actually listen to you. But you can always tell like when people are just there, but they're like, because they don't want to get the information, because their beliefs don't let them, and I get it. Like we grew up with Catholic thinking.
Yeah. You have now, though, appeared not just here at Plus Life, but on a bunch of campaigns, national campaigns, most recently with UNAIDS, which is a big global campaign. Before you go into any of these, or before you say yes to sitting down and doing an interview with me, is there ever a moment of hesitation where you go, maybe I shouldn't? And if there is, how do you sort of overcome that?
It is, but just more like in a personal level where I'm like nervous to be in it. Right. But other than that, like from the beginning when I turned HIV positive and my story got out there. Like, I wanted to be as much as of a yes man. Like, I want to be able to help other people with my story if it's possible. How to navigate, like you asked me questions, how to navigate with telling people, telling my mom, telling my siblings. And yeah, I that's why when you reach out to me, I was like, yeah, like I didn't even know what we were going to talk about. I just knew that it was going to be HIV, Latinx.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I think, PrEP should be a game changer. If only it was something that we had access to for our time, but it should be a game changer. But, it seems also within the Latino community that it's not something that is, unless the pockets of gay, Latino, maybe in West Hollywood it's something, or in New York it's something, but it doesn't seem like PrEP is something that people are talking about within the community either. What do you think is it still religion that's getting in the way of it? Is it stigma of people going, well, if you take PrEP, you must be promiscuous? Why do you think PrEP is not taking hold?
I think it has to do with a lot. One of the things that you just mentioned, promiscuous, like people think that you'll be promiscuous, but also we always had a problem taking medication. We always go for natural remedies, which sometimes work, sometimes they don't work.
Yeah.
And in this case, you can't be taking remedies to prevent HIV. And the less medication you take, the less sick you are, the more respect they have for you.
Right. So how do you think we change that conversation within your community to encourage people about PrEP? By saying, look, you use condoms, you take the pill, you practice this, you practice that. Why not use one more tool that's in the toolbox?
Honestly, the only way that I think it could be changed is if you go and talk to the priest, to the Catholic Church, and be like, this is what we need you to do on the preachers. Like, it will save lives, 100%. But you have this man preaching like older stuff that is not preventable.
Yeah, and often those preaching don't have the best track record.
100%.
For someone who is Latino, who's watching this, whether they're positive or negative or sort of still figuring it out, what's one thing you want them to sort of think about and take away on this, National Latinx HIV Awareness Day?
I think I want someone to take away is to be proud of who they are as a Latino, gay, bi, whatever you are. And if you're HIV positive, also be proud of it. Because again, it's not a death sentence anymore. You live a long time. And if you stay healthy, and all be good.
Yeah, and I think to that point, being proud of who you are means taking pride in yourself and your sexual health and taking care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Taking responsibility. That's part of being proud, no?
Yeah. I mean, I was diagnosed at age 17 and I'm 41 now. And I've been in this long road of like taking 3-4 pills to taking one, and I don't even think about it like anymore,
Yeah.
So I'm proud of being HIV positive, and I'm here to show any Latino that you could be HIV positive, proud, and live a long, healthy life.
And that's why we love you. It's not just a day about awareness. It's a day to take pride and to take action.
Yeah.
Fabian, thank you for making the time.
Thank you, Carl.
That's going to do it for this episode of Plus Talk. Hey, what do you think? Leave a message in the comment below. And remember, you can like, follow, and share. We're across all your favorite social platforms at Plus Life Media. If you want to see this conversation in its entirety, or other Plus Talk episodes in their entirety, head over to our YouTube page at Plus Life Official. They're all there. Until next time, be nice to one another. Be proud of yourself. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.